Akshata's recipes. Thank you so much for stopping by. Well, all of us love to have a soup, normally when it's pouring outside or it's a real nice and cold winter day, or we just feel like having a soup because we don't want to have a very heavy meal. So today I'm going to be showing you a very simple Manchow soup. It's my favorite and my family's favorite, and I'm going to be showing you the veg version as well as the non-veg version. Now what happens is the entire recipe is the same for both. The only addition is for the non-veg part, I'm going to be adding some chicken. That's the only difference. Otherwise the recipe remains the same. Now I've also shown you how to prepare the stock for the soup in two different ways. Now one is an instant method and a shortcut method where you just use some soup cubes like Maggi soup cubes in the veg flavor or the chicken flavor, and you make your stock ready, which happens in just about 10 minutes. Or if you want to really go the long way, I'll show you that too in the recipe. So I hope you like today's Manchow soup recipe, and if you want me to show you all some more soup recipes, then please leave your comments in the comment box below. I'll be more than happy to show you all some more soup recipes. So if you like today's video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. That way I'll know that you like my recipes. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button that you see below if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to my channel, and once you do subscribe, just click the bell so every time I put up a new video, you'll get a message for the same. So friends, let's start today and make this amazing Manchow soup. So those of you who are looking to make a pure veg Manchow soup, follow the same recipe, just leave the chicken part out. So let's go through some of the ingredients that we require. Now one is the stock. Now we can make the stock in two ways. One way is that you just use the cubes, that is the veg cubes which are available, or the non-veg or chicken cubes. Now what you do is, in a large pot, take about 6 cups of water, and to that add about 2 of these soup cubes and stir that in well and boil for about 5 to 7 minutes. Now the second way is you actually make the veg or the non-veg stock. Now if you're making a stock, what you do is take water, about 6 cups, add vegetables of your choice, that is carrots, onions, potatoes, even chicken if you're making the non-veg stock, and let this boil for some time, about 5 to 10 minutes, till the chicken is nice and cooked. You can add vegetables of your choice. You can add broccoli. You can add leafy vegetables like spinach. You can also add some legumes like French beans, or whatever vegetables that you have in your pantry, in your refrigerator, and you like adding to your stock. So you have to let this boil and let it cook till the chicken is cooked if you're making non-veg, and till the vegetables are nice and done. And then all you have to do is just strain out all of the stock and use it for the soup. And when you're making the chicken soup, you just retain the chicken and shred it. So now let's go to the rest of the ingredients that we're going to require for this Manchow soup, which are very simple, and we always have them in our kitchen. Now these are 2 packets of Manchow soup powder. You can use any brand. Then you require some very finely chopped garlic. We require lots of garlic, so at least about 10 cloves of garlic, very finely chopped. We require 1 inch of ginger to be nicely grated. Then we're going to use again 1 carrot, which we're going to dice very finely. 1 small onion. You can use the regular red onion, or you can use the spring onion, whatever you like in your soup, and chop it up very fine. Besides that, I'm going to be adding a little bit of chopped cabbage. This is optional. If you like it, you can add it. Now we're going to make a small corn flour slurry by adding 1 tablespoon of corn flour and half a cup of water. This gives a little thicker consistency to the soup. Then we're going to use about 1.5 teaspoon of pepper powder.
We're going to use 1 tablespoon of red chili sauce, which is easily available in general stores. And we're going to use about 2 to 3 tablespoons of soya sauce. One is for the flavor as well as for the lovely color that the Manchow soup has. Then of course we require some salt to taste, and we're also going to use some fried Chinese noodles, which are easily available nowadays in the market as a garnish. Don't worry if you don't have these fried noodles. All you do is just take a Hakka noodle pack, which is available in all general stores, and just deep fry those Hakka noodles and then drain them on a kitchen napkin and then just crush them up to this consistency. So now let's begin making this very simple and easy Manchow soup. So now whichever stock you are using, you're going to add these packets. I'm adding about 2 packets. And we're going to just stir in all of this very, very well. Now I'm going to be adding my ginger and my garlic first. And mix in all of this very well. I use a whisk because then that way it becomes very easy to make it. Now we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of soya sauce. Now first I'm adding it just for the flavor, and then I will be adding about 1 tablespoon more for the deep color. Give it a good stir. Now we're going to add the rest of the vegetables. That is, I'm going to be adding in the chopped up carrots. Stir it in well. And then we're going to be adding this pepper. Give all of this a good mix. Then we're going to be adding some salt to taste. I'm adding a little bit less because even the soup powder has a little bit of salt. Add the cabbage. And now let all of this nicely cook, and over a low flame, let it come to a nice boil. So just cook everything well together. And then we're going to add the red chili sauce. And like I said, I like the deep color of the soup, so I'm adding 1 more tablespoon of soya sauce just for that rich color. And now everything is in, so we're going to let everything cook. Now we don't want to add the chicken in now because the chicken is already cooked in the stock. So all you have to do is just shred it really, really fine. Now we're going to add the corn flour slurry to thicken up the soup. And then at the end, we're going to add our shredded chicken. And that's it, friends. Our soup is all ready to serve. It's really very delicious, and it's best when it's had nice and piping hot. You can have it just like this if you don't want to put in the noodles, but I always prefer them with some lovely noodles on the top. This is really, really some kind of soul food. You feel really good just sipping on this amazing Manchow soup. I do have some other soup recipes. I will leave them in my comments box below as well as my description box below. I've got a very healthy dal soup, and I have another 2 or 3 soup recipes. I will be coming up with more. So I hope you like today's recipe. I hope you give it a try. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Do share my recipes with family and friends. Click the bell for notifications. And thank you so much for stopping by and watching my videos. I will catch you in my next video. Until then, take care. This is Akshata signing off. Till we meet again. Bye.